One of my main goals for my harmonica students is to prepare them to play with other musicians. Some of them get into jazz ensembles at their local music schools. Some have friends who play guitar or piano, and some want to sit in at local jam sessions. These are great goals because they give you direction. You can actually build a practice plan around learning tunes you will play with real people. So in this video, I want to give you some advice as someone who has participated in countless jam sessions in Paris, New York, different cities, different countries, and I would like to help you make the best impression. Because let's be honest, if you really mess it up, they may not be so eager to invite you back, or they'll see you as a sad, unprepared player, and you don't want that. It's already challenging to go to a jam as a harmonica player. Some musicians have an a priori and might think you suck before you play one note. So you want to prove them wrong. Also, you don't want to be babysitted by the band. You want to be a leader, you want to make the band sound good and make the audience enjoy listening to you. So let's get started. First, learn the melody of the song by heart. Spend time singing it, practice the melody, memorize it. And if you're going to take a solo, learn the chord changes as well. It's basic, but many players go on stage without knowing the tune deeply enough. Every year, I organize a student concert near Times Square in New York City, and I remember once a student wanted to play How Insensitive by Jobim, but at some point he switched into Blacker Fields. They both were in A minor, so they sounded a little bit the same for him. So he had somehow merged the two tunes together. Well, that happens when the melody isn't internalized. And I'm telling you, it's better to learn one song 200% instead of learning many tunes superficially. Secondly, when you count off the song, sing the melody in your head so you don't start the song too fast or too slow. Because under stress, what happens is that we have a tendency to count tempo faster than the tempo that we have practiced at home. So we may not be able to play the melody comfortably. For example, the song Doxy. So you can sing out loud or in your head until you find the correct tempo, the one you feel comfortable with, and that makes the melody swing. Now, when you are counting off for the band, make sure your harmonica stays close to your mouth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you can start the song, bam, on the first beat, on the first measure. And you heard that I didn't pronounce the fourth beat. I stopped on the third beat. So it gives me enough time to bring my harmonica to my mouth. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So make sure to think about this and to practice it so you are ready for your jam session. Bring a glass of water on stage. It's very important. Very simple too. But you cannot play with a dry mouth. It's just your harmonica is not going to slide, and it's not going to be comfortable. You are going to miss notes, miss holes. So this can be really an easy solution. Just bring a glass of water and drink before after to avoid dry mouth, dry lips. Fourth, I strongly advise bringing your own mic and amp. Make sure to invest in good gear because your sound is dependent on your amp and on your mic. And if you don't have a sound you like, it will break your confidence and creativity. When I go to a jam session, I usually bring this guy. It's a Boss S1 Pro. It's a great portable battery powered amp with a wireless adapter that I can clip to this Bayer Dynamic M88 microphone, like this. It's very light, and I love this microphone. Now, a little story. I remember going to a jam session at Smalls Jazz Club in New York City, probably 10 years ago, and it was my time to take a solo, and I started playing into the mic they had set up, and I saw people in the audience like covering their ears. I remember the guy was just in front of me because the sound was too loud and too bright. So that's another argument to bring your own gear. And sometimes you can have access to the PA beforehand if you come to the jam early enough. And in that case, I suggest you to lower the highs and the gain. But honestly, yeah, it's better to bring your own setup so you are comfortable with your sound and there's no bad surprises. One of my students at my harmonica studio told me he got completely lost during a jam. A good way to avoid that is to know the melody so deeply that you can sing it at any moment. Take a tune like Doxy. Yeah, I love the song. It's bluesy, 16 bars. It's a great tune if you're starting out, or even if you are a more advanced player. There's so much stuff to play. So when you are soloing on Doxy, you should still hear the melody in the background of your mind. It's always there. That way you're not lost, and your solo has weight because it's built from the melody. You're not just playing lick after lick, you are creating improvisation directly from the tune. Number 6, another mistake people make at jam sessions is being too nice. They wait too long to start playing. You take a solo, it's you, no, you want to do it? No, you don't wait, you get in right away. When the previous solo ends, don't hesitate. Even if someone is finishing a phrase, you cut them, you get in, you come in clearly on the first beat of the form. Don't look around asking who wants to go next. You step in, be confident. It's not being rude, but just start your solo. It's your time. Number 7, don't feel bad if your solo wasn't great. It's important to recognize where you are. It's a path. It's a journey. You don't want to over criticize yourself. You want to keep hope and know that you will be better. You're going to progress. What you can do is to record your performance, listen back afterward, send it to your teacher or someone more experienced who can give you constructive feedback. I remember feeling really sad so many times after going to jam session in Paris when I was I started really young actually, when I was 13, 14, and on the way back from Paris to Massy, the suburb where I used to live, I was really feeling really bad about myself, but I never wanted to quit. But it was really, I could have avoided that really, and it took time before I stopped blaming myself so much and learned to be more patient and constructive. Number 8, if you are just starting with jazz harmonica, limit yourself. Just play the melody and one simple chorus. Don't overextend at the beginning. Long, complicated solo. You might get lost, and it's going to be a drag for the band. And you don't want that. You don't want people think you are a drag, that you're sad, you suck. No. So during your solo, just keep it simple. Also play just roots. Focus on the guide tones, chord scales, blues scales, pentatonics, major scales, and maybe just focus on tunes like Autumn Leaves, Blue Bossa, Doxy again, Black Orpheus, Noise of Time, All Blues, and So What, because these are great tunes. They have short forms, and they are memorable melodies, or they stay in just one or two keys. That means fewer scales to think about, and you can just focus more on play phrases with a good time and a good sound. So don't play something complicated. Just think about long notes, half notes, quarter notes, and you will be more in control of your improvisation. That, as you know, I coach harmonica players to prepare for jam sessions and to develop improvisation in jazz language on the chromatic harmonica. So feel free to reach out if you would like to schedule a one-on-one lesson with me. I also created a platform with over 800 video lessons for chromatic harmonica players. There is a forum where you can submit videos of your playing for feedback, plus dozens of jazz courses, hundreds of technical exercises, PDF download, and a lot of guidance. So check it out at myharmonicastudio.com. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know about your experiences at jam sessions. I want to know, so feel free to leave a comment below. See you next time. À bientôt.